much to my delight, they do exactly the same things in Australia as we do, only much better. Australian motor insurance claim form statements. The pedestrian had no idea which direction to run, so I ran over him. I told the police I was not injured, but on removing my hat, I found I had a fractured skull. The bloke was all over the road. I had to swerve a number of times before I hit him. I had been driving for 40 years when I fell asleep at the wheel. I saw a slow-moving, sad-faced old gentleman as he bounced off the bonnet of my car. I'm not so sure about this one. I saw two kangaroos copulating in the middle of the road. I hit them, causing me to ejaculate through the sunroof. I've got 4 kids, as it happens, and nothing prepares you for parenthood. There ought to be an A level in it or something, you know. You can have a go. I think so, because I mean it's just trouble right from the. I remember my kid being born, and I was in the delivery room, you know, and I'm not very good with blood, and I told the midwife what she couldn't care less, and when all the blood started, I just fainted. I just went out on the floor. And I woke up just in time to see the afterbirth coming out. You know? I thought, what an ugly bastard. And I heard the midwife say, he looks just like his dad. But nothing prepares you, does it? You know? And my daughter came home last month with a yo-yo, and I think his name was Gavin. 6'3" troglodyte with a forehead that kept the rain off his feet. You know? He had anarchy tattooed on it because he couldn't spell anarchy. I mean, I always said I would never do what my parents did. No. You know, none of that punishment, none of that discipline. I would bring my children up liberally, with a capital L. They would know right from wrong instinctively because of the way I had brought them up. I wouldn't have to shout at them, no. I wouldn't have to chastise them, no. There's a pig. I do exactly what my parents did, you know. Just the parameters change, that's all, you know. I'm saying to my daughter, Oi, if you're not in by 7 a.m, there will be trouble. My mum used to say to me, don't go out without your cap. Don't go out without your cap. I'm saying to my daughter, don't go out without your cap. I send my son out with 2 condoms attached to a piece of string. Goes up this sleeve here. Yes, you might look stupid, but it'll save your life. There you go. And then they get to 13, and something happens to the brain, doesn't it? It switches over, and suddenly they can't speak English. And they just grunt at you. Oh, I don't want to play. Only know 2 words, no and wallet. Have you done your homework? No, wallet. What do you want money for? I was down the top with someone to stay. And teenagers in particular, teenagers do not understand irony. They do not understand irony. I mean, they are young, they've got all this energy, all this vitality, and what do on a bright Saturday afternoon? They spend hours on end in a Burger King, staring out the window going, he's sad. You try and talk to him, but it's open, isn't it? Hi, everybody, what's happening with the music scene, you know? Oh, look, I might be over 26, but I can have an intelligent conversation. Look, I can do things you can't. What? I can accept sweets from a stranger. 3 a.m. in the morning, I know the difference between the wardrobe and the lavatory. And then you get home and you've got teenagers and you've got grandparents. And they're both the same. They both hate you. Anything to make your life a misery. Turn the music up to 16 million decibels. Neither of them have got a job. They're both on drugs. And they do the same things, but you treat them differently. Grandma comes home, she's had her hair dyed blue. You go, oh, lovely. You look 10 years younger. Your daughter comes home with green hair. Get down the hairdressers and wash that shit out of your hair. Your kid slides down the banister, you give him a right rollicking. 2 weeks later, you're paying out £1,500 for the machine so Grandma can slide up the banister. 3 a.m. in the morning, Grandad can't tell the difference between the lavatory and the wardrobe. 3 o'clock, they're both in there, pissing on my shoes. It's not funny. And you've got to come to terms with the sexual morals of the day. I mean, like, you know, in the 60s, we were like nuns compared to them today. I mean, they're like gerbils. And, well, you just keep being amazed. I found some love hearts. You know, do you know those sweets, love hearts? Yeah, if you don't, they're flat sweets shaped like hearts, and there's little messages on that you give to your boyfriend and your girlfriend. I had them as a kid. I used to do it, you know. I love you. Be mine. You're my dreamboat.